Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode we are going to be speaking about, do spirits feel pain? Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome, and to all of the long-term viewers, welcome back. I have noticed that 70% of the audience on this platform are not subscribed, but you watch the content. So do us a little favour, smash the subscribe button, hit the like if you do enjoy this content, and let's get into it. Now, this is a very controversial topic and I can only give you my understanding, and I'm going to tell you my understanding how it is. Can the spirit world and do the spirit world feel pain? No, absolutely not. However, understand this. When you are speaking with a medium, for example, myself, I am doing a reading for yourself, and the individual who has passed over, as part of their evidence for the last 6 months of their life, they were suffering and in pain, they had chest pains to one agony. They will bring that forward as their evidence, not because they are still feeling that in spirit. You have to remember, this is the prison. The mind, the brain is the prison. The brain is where you have your ailments with your physical body, or you may have something tragically wrong with the vessel that you are accommodating while you go through this life journey. It is the body and the mind that causes the issues. When we go back to the spirit world, there is no ailments. And yes, I know that people tell you that you have past life traumas and you have... Listen, absolute garbage. You do not have past life traumas. When you come to this planet, you are a fresh soul. You are coming for a fresh start. Why would you come to this planet for a fresh start with your past lives? Now, don't get it twisted. There are such things as past lives. But the trauma from them past lives do not come into this life. And I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care what anyone's opinions are on that. I am telling you that for a fact. I know that 100%. My teams have been very clear on this. And a lot of you have been misled. A lot of you have been misguided into believing that when you come to this planet, you can be... You can still have these ailments, these problems. People make lots of money by curing you. I'm going to tell you now, the cure that you need is an understanding. The amount of times, honestly, it infuriates us. I go past shops and I can see that people are doing past life trauma, and they're taking payment from people for the service. It's a service that should not even be there. This shows the level of exploitation of mankind. Oh, it really, really frustrates us. The way that some people conduct themselves, the way that some people... And listen... The energy knows who these people are, and these people at some point will fall off the pedestal that they have put themselves on, because they say that they are anointed, they're the chosen ones, that can take your problems away. No, they can plant the power of suggestion using words by man into your mind and tell you what you are suffering from. And this is just simply, there's no diagnosis for this. It shouldn't be happening, is the point I'm trying to make. If each and every one of you want to gain an understanding, if each and every one of you want to understand this basic concept, when you come to planet Earth, you are a new soul. Yes, I know you may have been told different, and yes, you may be that one person who's different to everyone else because you're special. You're not. You are not. You are a human being living out your experience, and each and every human being who comes to this planet have the same purpose. We don't have the same life plans, but we have the same purpose. We are here to learn. Now, it doesn't make logical sense, and it certainly... I hope you can see the frustration that's coming from the spirit world here. A lot of people have done this and practiced this for a long time, and there's going to be a lot of people who hate what I'm saying here. But the people that hate what I am saying are the people who are ignorant to the understandings. They don't have an understanding. And if you are somebody who's watching this video getting triggered, then I really couldn't care less. You need to sit down with your own ego and understand some of the flaws that you are impregnating mankind's notions with. Because you don't have past life, you don't have traumas. For example, I'm going to give you the stereotypical one. Jane, my name's Jane in this scenario, and I've been having stomach pain. Okay, rather than going to see a doctor, rather than going to a medical profession, what I decide to do is, because I know Gina, I know it's always a Gina, I don't know why it's always a Gina, but Gina down at the spiritualist church, I'm not having to go to spiritualist churches, I could have picked anywhere, but this is just where I'm picking for this analogy. But Gina says that, she knows the problem I'm having with my stomach. And the problem's very, very simple. in a past life, I was stabbed in the stomach. And what I need to do is I need to go back. And if I pay Gina a small price, Gina's going to take me in her arms and she's going to do an aura cleansing. She's going to get rid of all of the negative energy. She's going to get rid of... Listen, don't accept it. What a load of codswallop. This is the simple fact of the matter. Each and every one of you need to understand this, that past lives are a thing. But you don't inherit or bring any of it into this life. You don't. Absolutely not. It's nonsense. It doesn't make any logical sense. You have to understand. And to any one of you who are going through these issues at this moment in time, and somebody's approached you and says, well, the reason why you can't do this, you haven't got confidence because in a past life, I know that you are... I've heard it all. I kid you not, that's why I get so animated and passionate about this subject. Because I've heard all sorts. People have told me all sorts. They've been told by such and such they were a knight, and or they've been told such and such that, you know, they were a fairy, or they were this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. No. At the end of the day, yes, you have past lives. Yes, going through past life regression, you can find out what you were. Fun fact to any one of you who are wanting to see what you were and who you were, be very careful with what you go looking for. Think of this and picture this now. Each and every one of you have had at least 7 lives on this planet. Whether you believe that or not, it's not really my problem. But you've had 7 lives. And what you have to understand is if each and every one of you think of how tragic and how the turmoil and the pain and the suffering you've had in this lifetime, magnify that by 7. Now you can see why you shouldn't be going into past life regression. You shouldn't. Focus on your present life. I don't understand the logic in the way that some people work. Instead of focusing on the future and then focusing on the life that we live in, we want to go back. We want to go and live back. And the problem is that does no good for the life that you are living now. We have limited time. We don't have much time. For the fact, you may not know this, but at some point we are all going to die. And this is why this subject to me is detrimental to each and every one of you. If you are wanting to become a medium, learn this from the very get-go, my friend, because this is going to set you apart from the rest. It is going to set you apart. Because, again, we don't fudge things. We don't tell you something if there isn't any reason for it. There is a reason in which we do everything to give you the building blocks so you can go out and be a medium. You can go out and be the best version of yourself. Now, I know that video probably got a lot of people triggered, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. And whilst a lot of you may not agree with it, it is what it is. That is the way that it is. I'm not going to apologise for the understanding that I have, or the lack of understandings that you have. You have to understand that mankind as a species can be very abrupt, can be very conniving, very mischievous. And the thing is when you simplify things down, so it's universally understandable for everyone, then this opens the door to each and every person on this planet becoming a medium. And that is my mission. That is my goal. And I will, and my teams will succeed in our mission. I guarantee you. There's no stopping us. No stopping us. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. If you did like this video, remember to drop it a like. If there's something that you didn't understand in that video, remember to drop it in the comments. If you did like this video, remember to check out the videos that are pinned to the left and the right. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.